Cameron, hello. Thank you for joining us for another segment of Cameron with Authors Inside. Today I have a very special guest, but before we get started, if you could hit the like button and subscribe to receive notification for more content like this. Like I was saying, this brother right here, he's another one of my brothers in the journey. He was, my perspective of him was, when he's passionate about something, he goes all out, and I respect that. So he's here to share with us his views and his experiences, and we're just gonna hear what he has to say. And I'm gonna give him an opportunity to introduce himself right now. Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. Introduce yourself to the viewers.
My name is Daniel Garcia. I'm 44 years old, and I'm proud to say that I'm a friend of Mr. Emmanuel Gazy.
Yeah. And now, Danny, tell us, how long were you incarcerated?
I was incarcerated for 20 years.
20 years. And what was that experience like? Tell us about your journey and how that shaped you to the person you
Uh,
are today.
the well, that journey for me was quite it was quite a culture shock. I grew up in a small city called Wilmington, California, and I was brought up never to judge anybody by the skin tone or their background. So having to go to a place that you were judged because of the crime as well as the people you knew was very difficult for me. Because I go from my family and myself being accepting of everybody to everybody telling me what I could do and what I cannot do. So it was something that I had to get used to it. I had to get, I guess you could say, accustomed to. And it was not something to adjust in any which way to. So, of course, with that, I went in. I went in also as a youth offender. I went into to Los Angeles County Jail at age 22, and I was it was quite difficult for me because I had to have some 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds telling me what to do when I already felt like I knew everything. And then I had other individuals that were just literally um, forcing their will upon what you considered right, they considered wrong, and what they consider right, you consider wrong. So it was a huge roller coaster ride, huge emotional roller coaster ride. But I was grateful that when I decided to change, I committed myself to change, and I did what I needed to do to really, really say I'm done with that lifestyle, and grateful for it because here I am now.
Yeah. Um, while you were incarcerated, what was your mentality while you was incarcerated? How did you get through each day?
My mentality was I thought I was a tough guy. I didn't believe in anybody telling me, "Oh, you don't want to do it." I felt like I had to do it to prove myself. I felt that because what I was told was I was a lifer, so they would say that I was washed up. They said I was never getting out. So I remember one of my first cellmates. He was much older than me, and he told me, he said, "Hey, just get ready, little homie, because this is going to be the rest of your life." So I had to sit there and try to do the things that as you know to survive in there. And my mentality was nobody's going to tell me how the hole is. No one's going to tell me how the shoe is. No one's going to tell me how it is to be involved in politics. No one's going to tell me how it is to do none of that stuff. I had to experience it myself because I felt that I was tough when that was the wrong persona. So
Yeah. Okay. Can you share with our viewers what motivated your change? At what point in your incarceration you say I'm turning things around and I'm going to change?
you know, I want to say my big change came into play when I knew that my sister was pregnant. When I found out that my sister was pregnant, it was such a big deal because my sister was not supposed to have kids. And God blessed her with the miracle of being able to get pregnant. And I remember she came to visit me and she told me, I don't want my child to meet her uncle behind bars. So if you really love us, she said, you will do anything so you can meet your niece or nephew outside of these prison walls. And And I was like, yeah, okay. And so I started trying to educate myself. I started to try to seek um, the opportunities that were offered for me in regards to self-help classes and groups and stuff like that. But really, really, Manuel, what I could say was my true turning point was when I went to board and got denied. Just hearing the family of the man that's no longer with us, the Hernandez family, speak the way they spoke about me and what they felt about me, and how they said that they expected to come in here and see a changed individual. Instead, they continue to see a monster. And that really, really, really crushed me because I believe that I wasn't brought up in this world to be a monster. So I think that really lit a fire under me. And I knew that I owed it to my family as well as to the Hernandez family to really do what I needed to do to get out.
Man, thank you for sharing that, man. Yeah, that's deep, man. Danny, how long have you been out now?
I'm proud to say that in October it's going to be 2 years. And man, let me say these last it's been awesome. I'm not even gonna lie, it's been awesome. I'm getting married next month.
Oh,
And
congratulations.
thank you, brother. Thank you. And just the planning and just the stress that comes with it, it's awesome. It is. I have a very supportive fiance. I have amazing stepkids. I have I have an amazing family that I'm marrying into, and I just, man, I really, really, I'm really blessed. My family's doing great. I have I have a great job, and I have some career opportunities that are coming my way. I just interviewed with the job yesterday, and I'm awaiting an offer letter from another job. And man, like I said, God is good, and I believe it's because I'm continuing to stay committed to my walk. Um, do I lose my patience sometimes? Yes, I do. Do I get upset at certain things that individuals do? Yes, I do. But then I also think about the fact that they haven't done the work. So I try to use the coping skills that I definitely learned every single day. And it just becomes easier with time.
Nice, nice, man. Congratulations on your marriage, and
Thank you.
congratulations on your freedom and you enjoying life. I want to commend you on that. I seen you put in the work, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Can you share with us some of your obstacles and challenges since you've been home, and what
Oh,
and also what's the feeling like as it relates to your freedom?
well, I want to say that my biggest obstacle was was being scared to apply for a job. Um, I thought because having my background and stuff of that nature, I thought that I wasn't going to be able to get a job. I thought I was going to be struggling. I heard all the stories, right, of how tough it is and this and that. And you know what? Like I said, brother, I'm just grateful that it wasn't hard. It was just, it was that I had to have confidence in order to be able to do it. And you know, like the Bible, man, like the Bible says, God didn't raise us to be mediocre people. God raised us to be children of Him. And that means overcoming anything. So it was great. It was great. But like I said, that was the toughest thing. And I think an obstacle also for me was understanding my position, knowing that um, being in there, you have the respect level. Everybody has respect for you, and not only because of fear and nothing like that, but it's just you grow a brothership, you grow a friendships with individuals that you all respect each other, and especially where we were blessed to be released from. That was a whole different environment. That was a whole different culture. We found ourselves sitting amongst ourselves, watching a game together, doing Bible studies together, things of that nature that at other places we wouldn't be able to do that. So I think, like I said, I think God allowed us to go through that for a reason. And coming out here, you don't have that. People's don't have the respect they once had for you. Um, it's such a fast-paced world that it had to take some adjusting to. That's really what it needed to. It was just adjusting to the
Yeah.
fast-paced world. And technology is changing every day. Oh my God, let me tell you, it's just, I mean, it's just becoming
Definitely.
so crazy, you know, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely grateful for it.
Yeah. So I have one more question for you before we go. Um,
Yes, sir.
what are some things you'd like to accomplish before you leave the earth or anything? What still you haven't done that you'd like to do?
Um, well, right now, my fiance is pushing me to do what's called the CHST. It's being certified and trained, in I'm sorry, certified in safety management. And I that's one goal that I set for myself to do it to accomplish that goal. It's a certification through the state of California, and it's one thing that I'm training to do, as well as really one thing that I really would love to leave this earth is I just really want to leave this earth with the title of having a great character, being a man of character, being a man of understanding, and being a man of continuing to have compassion for people. Really, I think that's really important for me because sometimes I'm stuck in traffic, brother, and man, it's brutal out there. And I'm just
Yeah.
grateful that I can I'm smiling. I'm smiling because I'm stuck in traffic. You know what I mean? So, you know,
Yeah.
and just continue to embrace those things. So
Yeah.
I definitely want to you know try to preach that to the world. You know, just to really appreciate and not take nothing of this for granted.
Definitely, definitely. Hey, Danny, here at Authors Inside, we're trying to let these youngsters or average youth let them know that, prison wasn't nothing nice. It was ugly and it was demoralizing. It was stressful. Family
Yes,
members
sir.
die on you. And so if you were to be able to give a message to someone out there, whether girl or boy, someone who's out there who's playing with gangs or playing with the law, what would you tell that person?
um, Stop, think, and keep in mind that the ripple effect is real. And from every choice that you make, you're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting tons of others.
Definitely, man. Good message for someone with lived experience, someone who been there, know what it looks like.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you, Danny, man. Thank you for joining me on
I
this
appreciate you too, man.
on Authors Inside. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me. Thank you for the time. And man, I look forward to getting together so we can play some
Yeah.
ball, man.
Hey,
Apaia.
hey, you looking good too, man.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get ready for this wedding, brother. You know?
That's right. That's right. All right, bro, man. I'll keep in touch, and I don't know if I'm gonna go to the wedding, but I'm gonna try to see what's
Okay.
going on. I'm gonna try to make it.
Okay. You tell Miss Gazy, man. She better bring you down there. I want to see you on the dance floor.
All right, man. All right, Danny. You have a
All
good
right,
evening.
brother. All right, brother. Take care, man. Love you, man.
Camera off.